Hello, good morning and welcome to Cricket Country's live analysis of the first sessions today on day 3 between India and England in the third test at Mohali. What we got to see was another dominant display of batting by the Indian tailenders. Ravichandran Ashwin got out for 72. It was a soft dismissal for one of India's best batsmen lower down in the order. But Ravindra Jadeja, he has played an excellent knock in this particular match, and his innings has actually helped India take a big lead of 71 runs. Jayanti Yadav was unbeaten on 26. Jadeja was on 70 not out. These two guys have added more than 50 runs for the eighth wicket, which has helped India take a big lead. Do you see India not getting bowled out or probably batting throughout the second session?
Uh, India will definitely hope that happens, but having said so, even a lead up around, they'll be looking for a lead up around something around 150 or so. If India get that, then they will be in a commanding position. We still don't know if the track turns later in the day, India can still go and enforce an innings defeat, which we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah, but for that, India will at least need to have 150 plus runs on the board. What they have right now is 71 run lead. And what is to be noted here is the way their lower order has done the job for the batting collapse. The batting collapse which they suffered in the late on the second day. Jayant Yadav has spent time on the wicket and he has got the runs. Ravindra Jadeja has already played his longest test innings. And then there is Ravichandran Ashwin who scored a brilliant 72.
Yes, I think these three guys have played. What would be the decisive knocks in this test, because the kind of position that India were in yesterday at the start of the league. England was sniffing a lead,
Correct.
And to be in this situation, after those fall of the quick 3 wickets, I think India have done very well. It's this is for the first time Jadeja and Ashwin have added 450 runs batting together. They are just one India 20 matches wins, but then this is special, and I think Jadeja always we all know Jadeja's ability to bat. The average is over 43 in domestic cricket, and it was just a matter of time. I think in the last couple of matches he's played some crucial knocks, and I think. Probably this has been one of the best knocks he's played in Test cricket.
Probably his best knock in terms of ball space, definitely yes. The contribution which he has made has actually given India a huge lead. What Ravindra Jadeja did in Lords 2014 was a blind habit. It was a rapid half century of 68 runs from just 57 or I think 59 balls. He struck around 11-12 boundaries in that, which actually took the game away from England back in 2014. And right now, Jadeja is playing a similar kind of knock. But what is more heartening to see, what is more pleasing to see is the way he has batted so far in the innings. Not a single loose stroke. Whenever he has tried hitting in the air, he has hit with conviction. Power, he has got the results that he has wanted, and he has defended to the fulfillment of the bat. And most importantly, James Anderson was bowling from around the wicket. He was angling into the left hand. Jadeja was tested as far as his batting technique was concerned, and he came out with flying colours.
Yes, and the good bit was he showed a good temperament.
Yeah.
He was leading the ball outside off stump. Ben Stokes was also trying to do the same. He kept bowling him outside off stump. We saw, Ashwin also. Ashwin was batting beautifully, but eventually he fell to the trap.
Correct.
Alistair Cook removed the slip. He got in the point, and another extra fielder because he was on the offside because he was driving the ball well, and finally, Ashwin just fell into the trap. But with Jadeja that did not happen so far because he's been happily leaving the balls outside off stump. We always wondered about Jadeja's technique against quality bowling attacks, but he's shown very good patience. He's shown good technique. The shot selection has been good. The kind of shots that he has played were, really excellent. So overall, I think it's a boon for India. Like if your number 8 is batting on 70 not out, then another. Again, I think Jayant Yadav. You see a lot of Ashwin, and like we were discussing before, like you mentioned, Murli Vijay to
Yeah.
batting, and
Exactly. I mean, when you watch Jayant bat, it looks like it is Murli Vijay who's playing the stroke, but Murli Vijay who's actually batting at the crease and stance is exactly like that. But the stroke play is somewhat like similar to Ravichandran Ashwin. But I'd like to stay a little more with Ravindra Jadeja here. What he did before this particular start of the India cricket season, the so-called India cricket season in which there are 13 test matches, he had just one half century. Now he has two very good half centuries. There was one good 40-odd innings against New Zealand, I suppose, in the second test as well. What I see is a conscious effort being driven by India's coach Anil Kumble as well as the captain Virat Kohli to make Jadeja bat with a lot more responsibility. I mean, there are a lot more responsibility, which he did not get to see earlier before this particular season. Isn't it? Now he is spending time with the wicket. Now he is playing the ball as per its merit, and most importantly, he's backing the batsman. He's respecting the batsman, which is inside.
Yes, and that is extremely important because somebody who has three triple hundreds in first class cricket, we keep repeating this thing because it is no mean feat like three triple hundreds, and somebody who averages like in his mid 40s. So and though Jadeja's primary role is with the ball, but then I mean if somebody can come out and score those 50s and get those crucial runs, it's an added advantage, and if Jadeja is capable of doing that, then why not? I think it's good that Kohli and Kumble have shown faith in Jadeja and they're asking him to bat more responsibly because. Like we've seen, England are a very good test side, and the part of the reason behind their success in Test cricket has been the recent good form of their all-rounders. If you see Chris Wood, you see Moeen, how Ben Stokes has come and delivered. They also have the likes of Adil Rashid who can come and bat. So in home, England are a very tough side to be with because and if you see, I mean, in the last I would say 10 years or in this decade, England tail has been the best. England tail has been the best. They've scored the most number of runs. So I mean, to be a top side, you need to have a strong lower order, a strong a strong tail. So basically, if your number 8 is Jadeja, if your number 9 is somebody like Jayant Yadav, even Amit Mishra in bat. So like when Mishra was playing. So I mean, I think India have good depth in their batting.
We can say India moving in the right direction as far as their batting depth is concerned because you cannot forget there are Mohammad Shami and Umesh Yadav as well. Shami can spend time with the wicket and Umesh Yadav is definitely developing very rapidly as a cricketer because his fitness is right there. His bowling has improved a lot and he has got some numbers with the bat. He has some runs with the bat as well. So it works with the bowlers because if they get those runs, it used to work with somebody like Mitchell Johnson. He admitted that if I get the runs, and I can definitely, if I get the runs, I mean, if Mitchell Johnson gets the runs, then it used to bring some amount of confidence, some sort of confidence in his bowling. The same used to be the case with Glenn McGrath. I mean, he'll be pissed off with him after being dismissed on a poor stroke, even though he's bowling with the new ball. So that is something which works with the bowlers. But let's talk a little bit about England. What wrong have India done? Have they underused Gareth Batty at all? Because we got to see him in the 47th over yesterday and now in the 108th over. He has bowled till 108 overs, he had bowled only 5 overs for England. So if he has been selected as a third specialist spinner, why has he been underused? What is it in the case of some fitness?
No, I mean we have seen Gareth Batty doing a lot of running in recent times, and especially yesterday when Ashwin was playing those off drives, he was really patrolling the extra cover from the boundary region. And so I definitely don't think the fitness was an issue. And Gareth Batty, I think he has been underbowled, though he hasn't looked anything at all. But then you have to give your senior bowler, that much of confidence. Because I believe that in domestic cricket, Gareth Batty has a better reputation than somebody like Moeen Ali. When he started off, he was more of a part-time bowler, a batsman who could bowl.
Exactly.
So I think when Gareth Batty is your lead spinner, you need to show more confidence on him, and he should have definitely bowled more. But I think to me the pick of the bowlers was Ben Stokes. I think he has done fantastic job. He's got those vital wickets. Okay. So,
We'll look at some of the comments which we might have got for this particular thing. Ajay Shilnor is asking score please. Ajay, India are 354 for 7. They are ahead by 71 runs. What has happened in the game is a 97 run stand between Ashwin and Jadeja and a 53 run stand between Jadeja and Jayant has actually outbatted England from the contest. Probably because it will be a very big task for England to score these many runs which India would have added as a lead and then put more runs on the board for India to chase in the fourth inning. If there is one at all, because if India want to get 150 plus lead, then there is always a chance that the inning division is always hovering over England, isn't it?
it is, and I mean, England will take a leaf out of what they have done in Rajkot. Probably they were excellent in the second innings. So probably the Alistair Cook, Azim Hamid, Joe, if they click, then we get to see some fight in this test. But yeah, having said so, first they'll have to pull out India, and at this point of time, it looks difficult for them. But we never know because the same was the case after the first two sessions yesterday. But just in a couple of minutes in 3 hours span, the game completely pendulum completely swung in England's favor. So let's see. I mean, that is why we love Test cricket.
So this is where we are. India are 354 for 7, a lead by 71 runs. A very crucial first innings lead. Jayant Yadav is batting on 26. He'll be looking to get on his get his first half century in Test cricket. He already has a double century in first class cricket, so he's no bug with the bat. Ranjan Jadeja batting on 70 not out. Let's see if this guy goes on to get his maiden Test century, and he deserves one completely. This is all we have for right now. Keep following CricketCountry.com. We have the live logs up and running for both the English and Hindi languages. We'll be back after the second session today. Thank you for tuning in for now.